Think of your body like a high-performance car. Would you fuel a Ferrari with cheap, low-quality oil? Then why would you do it to your body?
Welcome to the Ultra Healthy Now podcast, where your journey to feeling younger, sexier, and more energized begins. Dr. Nicole Srednicki, who specializes in high-performance health, will dive into practical, actionable tips and strategies that can transform your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Join us as we uncover the secrets to living a healthier, happier life, mind, body, and spirit. Because true health, beauty, and happiness start on the inside.
What if I told you that the oil you're cooking with could be making or breaking your health? If I told you that the oil you choose could either fuel your body like premium gasoline or gum up your insides like low-grade sludge, would you think about the bottle of oil you're picking up? Have you ever wondered why some oils are praised for their health benefits while others are condemned? Have you ever thought about how the fats and oils you use every day are impacting your energy, metabolism, and long-term health? Today, we're diving deep into the science of fat and oils, how to use them, when to use them, and what they are doing to your body. Hello, and welcome to Ultra Healthy Now, the weekly podcast where we dive into the journey of maximizing your health potential. I'm your host, Dr. Nicole Srednicki, founder of Ultra Healthy Human, where we specialize in high-performance health for high-performance people. Cooking oils are everywhere, in your kitchen, your food, and even hidden in the processed products you consume daily. But are you making the right choices when it comes to cooking with fats? Should you be reaching for olive oil, coconut oil, or something entirely different? What about those high heat cooking methods like air frying or sauteing? Does this choice matter when you're cooking with oils? It absolutely does. Let me tell you about Brian, a busy entrepreneur who came to me feeling sluggish, struggling with inflammation, and experiencing unexplained weight gain. We looked at his internal body mapping, and when we did, we looked at specific blood markers to identify what was going on in his body. When I got the results, I noticed his ratios of omega-6 to omega-3s were off. He also had elevated inflammatory markers. His liver enzymes were elevated. And additionally, although his cholesterol levels were normal, one of these specific cholesterol molecules was showing up with excessive oxidation. When we discussed his diet, he said, I eat healthy low carb. And he gave me a few examples like almond crackers, nut butters, a lot of meat, protein bars, and salads. This seems pretty harmless, right? So I also asked him to keep a food journal for a week. When I reviewed the food journal with all of the specifics, one thing stood out. He heavily relied on junk oils. The nut butter and protein bars had palm oil, and the almond crackers and salad dressings had sunflower, safflower, and vegetable oil. He was also cooking with soybean and hydrogenated oils. These oils, especially when heated beyond their smoke point, were causing chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, and metabolic imbalances. What I want to emphasize is not all fats and oils are created equal. Some are packed with beneficial nutrients while others become toxic at high temperatures, releasing harmful compounds into your food and body. So why is this an issue? Using the wrong oil can cause chronic inflammation, cause hormone disruption, increase oxidative stress, which are the precursors to serious health issues like heart disease, obesity, and even brain issues. And how do we rectify the issue? Knowing which oils to use for different cooking methods is key. You need to consider smoke points, fatty acid composition, and processing methods to make the healthiest choices. Then be proactive. By understanding the science behind fats and oils, you can make better decisions that support your body's needs. Choosing unrefined, cold-pressed, and stable oils can enhance your health and longevity. If you've been consuming highly refined vegetable oils, it's time to detox. Removing inflammatory seed oils like canola, soybean, and corn oil while increasing omega 3 rich sources like flaxseed and wild caught fish can help rebalance your system. Remember, on our last episode, we talked in depth about the dangers of processed seed oils. For Brian, he did the 21-day ultra healthy detox, a great reset for his body to help get rid of some of the toxins. Next, we added several supplements like Ultra Vitality to add some antioxidants and further reduce inflammation levels. We also got him started on Ultra Liver Support to strengthen his liver and reduce elevated liver enzymes. Next, let's talk specifically about the types of fats and oils, their pros, cons, and best uses. Saturated fats. These are best for high heat cooking. Examples of these are coconut oil, butter, ghee, and tallow. The pros are they are stable at high heat, they're resistant to oxidation, and supports hormone production. Some of the cons are it can raise your LDL, which is like the bad cholesterol, but it can also help raise the HDL, which is like the good cholesterol. It's best for baking, sauteing, air frying, and deep frying, although I hope you're not doing too much deep frying. Next is monounsaturated fats or MUFAs. We talked a little bit about this on the last podcast. These are great for moderate heat cooking. Examples of these are extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil. And the pros are it's very heart healthy, anti-inflammatory, and rich in antioxidants, but not stable. It's not as stable as saturated fats at high temperatures. So it's best to use for sauteing, roasting, and salad dressings or like finishing oils. Polyunsaturated fats are best for low heat only and best in the raw form. Examples are flaxseed oil, walnut oil, or hemp oil. These are very high in omega 3s, which can help support brain health, but they're highly unstable and oxidize easily when heated. So this can increase inflammation if they're overconsumed. And these are best for salad dressings or finishing oils, never cooking oil. So, what type of cooking requires which oil? Baking is butter, coconut oil, or avocado oil. Air frying, use avocado oil or ghee. And sauteing, extra virgin olive oil or ghee. And for deep frying, again, I hope you're not doing much deep frying, tallow, coconut oil, or avocado oil. So, if you'd like a complete guide comparing these different types of cooking oils and their health benefits, because it's a lot I just went through, send us a message in the contact section at ultrahealthyhuman.com and we'll send you our exclusive cooking oil guide. So, real quick, I just want to note, there's always misinformation and misleading claims. When you are looking at labels, which you need to do, don't just look at the front of packages. You always need to look at the actual ingredients list because that's where you're going to find a lot of those hidden bad things. Many vegetable oils are marketed as heart healthy when in reality, they have excessive processing and they're high in omega-6 content, which is very inflammatory. So look at the labels and make sure you're avoiding those processed seed oils, which is in almost every packaged food. I'm sorry to say. And then how do we identify this in your body? So if you're, wondering, how much of this have you consumed? How is it affecting your body? You should get some blood work to monitor it. And there are some relatively specific tests to understand, like looking at your fatty acids, which means looking at omega 3 to omega 6 ratios, looking at some of the inflammatory markers in your body, and cholesterol panels. And then, of course, looking at like liver enzymes and things like that. And when you are looking at cholesterol panels, looking at particular particle sizes, really breaking it down, not just like the basic LDL and HDL, because this is really, can give you more insight because some of the cholesterol molecules are, healthy for you or more beneficial than and you're able to then identify some of the really dangerous types of cholesterol molecules. So back to Brian, 3 months after his detox and lifestyle modifications, we rechecked his labs and they luckily had drastically improved. He also reported that his energy had skyrocketed and he felt less inflamed and he finally felt like he had his health in control. I do now that RFK is helping out with some health initiatives, which I love. I think he's bringing a lot of attention to a lot of issues. He's been very vocal about the role of processed foods and inflammatory oils in driving this chronic disease epidemic. He's also highlighted how government subsidies promote the production of harmful oils, while neutral, healthier fats remain demonized. So thank you to him for bringing some awareness to these issues. I know in the past we've never really seen any of this happening. So no matter which side you're on, I think just, when you hear these issues come up, just get the information and then make your own informed decisions. But I do definitely like some of these toxic things that he's getting pulled from the market. Now, legislation surrounding this issue. So trans fats have supposedly been banned, although I still feel like I see partially hydrogenated oils and some kind of like masked words slipping into some products. And then, many processed seed oils have replaced these trans fats, and these are widely used in fast food and packaged products, as I already mentioned. But either way, it's still a problem because heart disease, amongst many other inflammatory disease, are still on the rise. So, I can't emphasize enough how important it is that you're looking at the types of oils and things. And, if you're cooking at home, you have a lot more control over this stuff. So my overall pick for these oils would be olive oil. It seems like a heart healthy choice, particularly extra virgin olive oil. And it's renowned for its high monounsaturated fat content and rich in polyphenol profile. These compounds contribute to cardiovascular health by reducing LDL cholesterol levels, which is like, the bad type of cholesterol, and providing anti-inflammatory benefits. And incorporating olive oil into your diet can support heart health and may protect against age-related cognitive decline. Coconut oil is a saturated fat with considerations. Coconut oil is it's high in saturated fat, specifically medium chain triglycerides or MCTs, which you may have heard of. While MCTs are metabolized differently than long chain fatty acids, current research indicates that coconut oil does not offer significant health benefits and may increase your LDL cholesterol levels. Therefore, it's advisable to use coconut oil sparingly and not as your primary cooking oil, but it could have some health benefits for you. Avocado is very versatile and nutrient rich. It does have a high smoke point, making it sustainable for various cooking methods, including high heat applications like frying. It's rich in monounsaturated fats, and it supports heart health and provides anti-inflammatory properties. Now, understanding all of these nuances empowers you to make informed choices in your culinary practices. However, be aware if your labs are abnormal, such as having excessively high cholesterol in combination with inflammation, possibly elevated liver enzymes or abnormal blood sugars, you need to be cautious about fat and oil intake. You should seek consultation to get a nutrition program that's going to work best for you and your internal makeup. There are there's a lot of information about some of the benefits of cholesterol. There's many traditional kind of old school recommendations. Just want your cholesterol as low as possible. But all of this depends on your genetic makeup, your lifestyle. What does your internal makeup look like? So there's a lot of factors because there are a lot of benefits of cholesterol as well. It's what our brain is made out of and how we produce hormones. So talking with somebody that can help lay that out for you is very important. So, take home messages. One, choose oils based on heat stability. Coconut oil and avocado oil for high heat and olive oil for medium heat. Two, Avoid industrial seed oils. I can't emphasize this enough. It's in so much stuff. It's very inflammatory. So you want to avoid those. Number 3, look at your blood work. Check inflammatory markers. Look at those omega-3 to omega-6 ratios. And number 4, read labels carefully. Many processed foods sneak into unhealthy oils under names like vegetable oil or partially hydrogenated or the seemingly harmless sunflower or safflower oil. Number 5, think of your body like a high performance car. Would you fuel a Ferrari with cheap, low quality oil? Then why would you do it to your body? Thank you for joining me on another episode of Ultra Healthy Now. If today's episode sparked your interest in achieving your maximum health potential, or if you're interested in detoxing from these seed oils or other fats or toxic oils, or you just want to check your levels, I invite you to connect with us at ultrahealthynow.com. Explore our specially formulated supplements, ask questions, suggest topics for the Ultra Healthy Now podcast, or schedule a consultation. Join us at Ultra Healthy Human, where your health, beauty, and happiness begin from the inside. Visit us at ultrahealthynow.com to start your transformation today. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to the Ultra Healthy Now podcast with Dr. Nicole Srednicki. To discover more, visit ultrahealthynow.com and jumpstart your wellness journey with our 21-day detox program, a total body reset, more energy, better focus, and weight reduction. Our carefully formulated, high-quality supplements will aid in a new level of wellness. Don't wait. Unleash the ultra-healthy human within you. At Ultra Healthy Human, Eastern and Western modalities are combined with cutting-edge technology to guide personalized health programs to help you tap into the limitless potential of your mind and body. Because true health, beauty, and happiness start from within. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this episode wherever you listen to podcasts.
And before we sign off, I want to make it crystal clear that the information presented here is for informational and entertainment purposes only. This episode should not be considered a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. And while we strive to provide accurate and up-to-date information, the content discussed in this podcast is based on general knowledge and research available at the time of recording. Medical knowledge and guidelines can evolve, and what we discussed may not always reflect the most current research or recommendations. If you have specific health concerns or questions, we strongly encourage you to consult with a qualified healthcare professional or a medical specialist who can provide personalized advice tailored to your unique circumstances. Every individual's health situation is unique, and what works for one person may not be suitable for another.
This podcast is a presentation of the Rich Dad Media Network.